speech today is on the risks and information that women are needing to know before they make the giant decision on having an abortion. On average, 1.3 million abortions have been done since the 1973 Roe versus Wade. It amazes me on how us women are having the decision on whether or not we are killing one of God's creations. That means that at least 3,600 abortions are performed daily in the U.S. I want to say that women need to be informed by one thing about the risks of having the abortion and what are the consequences of this said abortion. Couple of things that women should look at are, what are the statistics of women who have them? What are some of the laws for each state? And what are the risks and consequences of this said abortion? Each day there are more statistics of women who are deciding on whether or not they are going to go through with this situation. 26% of women say that religion is the most important thing that holds them back. I personally think we need to bring that higher. We need to keep women informed that abortions can lead to death, they can lead to depression, they can lead to women switching instead of, when having the abortion, they turn and they go and do drugs and have more unprotected sex. According to Dave Androsco, who wrote Religion and Abortion, It Matters If Abortion is Preached in the Pulpit, women need to be informed of this through church, because I believe that religion can help a woman decide whether or not they are wanting to kill one of God's creations. No one is ever a mistake on this earth, and I personally believe that. 43% of women during the periods of 1980 and 2005 have actually declined. That's a good percentage, but if we kept informing parents, helped get rid of organizations like Planned Parenthood, this would help our women not have to make the decision of whether or not they want to have an abortion or not. That statistic was from Gunter Franz. He did a journal of a new look at the abortion statistics, the abortion rates, and most important statistics of it. Another statistic that I would like to point out is 93% of all abortions are performed for other reasons than rape, incest, severe fetal deformity, or to save the life of the mother. That's a very high percentage of women who are doing it just because. They're not thinking through their decisions. Another thing that women should look at is different states have different rules against whether or not a woman can have an abortion. Many have stopped seeking Medicaid reimbursements and relied on nonprofit abortion funds to cover the costs of these procedures. And this was said by Deborah Knackle. She wrote, Medicaid funding for abortion providers experiences with cases involving rape, incest, and life endangerment. The newest form of abortion is the morning after pill. If you have sex one night and decide, oh my gosh, I think I might be pregnant, you go to the drugstore, you grab a pill, you take it, you basically bought abortion over the counter. The most recent case that I found is in April of 2007, it was Gonzalez versus Carr. The U.S. Supreme Court held the 2003 Congressional Partial Birth Abortion Day, not allowing women to wait long in their pregnancy before they decide to have an abortion. More women are starting to have more abortions. Younger women, said by Priscilla Coleman, who wrote Resolutions of Unwanted Pregnancy During Adolescence Through Abortion versus Childhood, Individual and Family Predictors and Psychological Consequences. She said younger girls are turning to abortion, and they are having the abortions, and the result is they're turning to cigarettes and alcohol use, which is only bringing them deeper into depression after this. Another statistic that I found is that 75% of women say that a baby would interfere with their work, school, or other responsibilities. 66% said they can't afford a child. 50% say they just don't want to be a single parent. These women are not thinking of the consequences, the risks, before they decide to have unprotected sex. There are many ways that we can help these families in this situation. One, women need to be informed. They need to be told of what might happen. Some women have been known to die, commit suicide, fall into depression, do other harmful things to their bodies. They need to know their options. If I have this baby, what do I have? There are many different organizations like WIC that can help women when they have their kids. Or there's adoption. The local one in Lynchburg, Virginia, is the Liberty Godparent Home. They help young girls who have decided not to have an abortion and go on with adoption. Women need to realize that they are now paying the consequence of having sex, which has resulted in a baby, but the baby was not had no fault in what they have done. So, what I want to conclude is, one, we need to help our women of today. We need to show them, we need to keep them informed, they need to be known what is out there for them, they need to ask people about what risks they are up against, and look at options. There are many options for women of today who are becoming pregnant. And I believe women should not have an abortion because of the idea of them destroying another creation of God. That's my own opinion. Women just need to look at their options. They need to look at the health risks and the consequences. Women need to start being informed. And I think that is our big lesson of today is we need to keep our women informed about what the risks are for abortion.